Hello, I'm Dwayne, and welcome to my first astronomy podcast. Maybe after Christmas you've bought some binoculars, a telescope, or even some star charts. Well, there's loads of things you can see out there in the night sky. In this podcast, I will aim to chat about certain parts in the night sky that may be of interest to you, and so you can track that new star chart, camera, binoculars, or whatever you may have got for Christmas. But of course, you can always use the one toy we all have, and that's our eyes. As this winter, I thought I'd start with an easy winter constellation that will be a familiar pattern. It's the constellation of Orion, the Hunter. This is one of my favourite bits of winter sky, and it's visible in the southern sky for most of the night. The constellation is made up of 4 stars making a slightly squashed rectangular shape. Across the middle of the shape is 3 stars going across at a slight angle, making up the belt, so you'll probably notice first. Imagine now the rectangular shape is squashed towards these 3 stars, and you get his chest and the skirt of Orion, or his legs, depending on your point of view. Just below these 3 stars making up the belt is his sword, which contains a fuzzy patch often referred to as M42 or the Orion Nebula. At the top of the constellation is another 3 stars making a small, faint, triangular shape. This is Orion's head. To the upper left is some more fainter stars making up the Orion, pulling the arrow back as he prepares to fire it towards the ball. And that's not a good description, but it gives you an idea of what it might look like if you haven't seen it before. Orion stars are found in the celestial equator and are visible around the world. In the mid-northern latitudes of the Earth, such as the UK and Europe, Orion is visible in the evening from October to early January, and in the morning from late July to November. Let's talk about some of the stars in Orion. Rigel is the bottom right bright star in the constellation, or Orion's right foot. Rigel is actually a double star, but its fainter companion's light is swamped by its brighter counterpart, and so needs a telescope or binoculars on a tripod to see. Rigel shines at magnitude plus 1.2, and is the 7th brightest star in the sky. Its companion star, Rigel B, shines at magnitude plus 6.7. At the top left is a bright orangey coloured star, Betelgeuse. This is one of the few stars with colours clearly noticeable to the naked eye. Our eyes, in low light, see light in mostly one colour for better vision. This means starlight, by the naked eye, for most stars appears white. Earlier I mentioned M42 below Orion's belt, also known as the Orion Nebula. This is visible to the naked eye as a faint fuzzy patch, which is clearly visible from almost anywhere and dramatic from the dark side of the naked eye. This fuzzy patch is an area of star formation. If you have some binoculars or a telescope, why not take a look at this part of the sky? It's a good place to start if it's your first time, and even if it's not your first time, the view is amazing. You'll see swirling clouds of stars, luminous gas and dust, and if you have a camera that can do timed exposures, try taking a timed photo of it. Once again, another good starting place to practice astrophotography, and you may well be amazed not only what you can see with the naked eye, but the colours too. Also close by is the famous Horsehead Nebula, so called due to a dark cloud of dust blocking some of the light and dust in the stars behind, and it looks a bit like a silhouette of a horse's head and neck. There are also many other nebulae you can see if you have a telescope or binoculars viewed through a steady hand or on a tripod. Large telescopes can reveal more detail in other objects, such as Berners Loop and type multiple stars to be fascinated by. All of these objects are part of the Orion Molecular Cloud Complex, which is roughly 1,500 light years away from us. That's how long light takes to travel through space to get to us. So we're seeing it as it was 1,500 years ago. There's a bit of time travel there at the same time. Part of Orion makes up the Winter Triangle. The triangle is made up of Betelgeuse from the top left of Orion. Sirius, which we can't find, and then we can use Orion's belt. What we do is use Orion's belt and draw a line through the 3 stars and continue that line towards the horizon, going towards the left. That will take you to Sirius. The first star is Procyon, to the left of Betelgeuse. Procyon makes up the constellation of Cancers Minor, or Little Dog. Sirius makes up Cancers Major, if you can guess what that is. Sirius is actually our closest star after the Sun, at a distance of 8.6 light years away. Also happens to make it one of the brightest stars in the sky. If you want some more useful pointers to other places, using Orion's belt you can go in the opposite direction and come across an orangey star. This orangey star is Aldebaran, in Taurus the Bull. You'll also notice here a V shape, that is Taurus the Bull. So why not take time to find a map of Orion on the internet, print it off and take the time out to be amazed by the constellation of Orion. Until next time, happy viewing.